good positives about working overseas. Some of the main things that come to mind are obviously the opportunities, the ability to go and work in some of these incredible venues across the world, the cultures, and also the different types of environments in terms of not just the natural environment, but the grass species, using cold season, warm season grasses perhaps in some scenarios, the venues, the staff, the way they operate, even within sports like cricket, is massively different from country to country. You think of West Indies, Australia, and UK, even America. And if you tried to put something together on how to prepare a cricket pitch, all four of them would be completely different based on the fact that they do have different soils, different staffs, different environments, different equipment. So it gives you a great opportunity to learn a lot of different things, and also it's great for a CV if you've taken the initiative to go and work somewhere, find a house, perhaps even integrate yourself into a different environment in terms of making new friends and socializing. Employers see that. So if you're then willing to move within your own country, say the UK, they're going to be more interested in perhaps taking on someone that's worked overseas than someone that's just worked locally for their career. There can be a few different weaknesses. One of the biggest things that probably stand out is if you're looking at working overseas, it's typically seasonal work. There's not a great deal of permanent sort of 1 year plus work. There is some out there, but having a 6 month job on your CV, obviously some people will look at that and go, hang on, why are we only working there for 6 months? And then you can then explain it was a seasonal or an opportunity to go and learn some new skills. But that's not always a positive. As I say, that can be seen as a negative as well. So it's can be different from workplace to workplace. Some employers might look out for specific clubs. So you've gone and worked at some of the top clubs, some of the top organizations in the world, whereas you might have chosen a club which you had a friend that went and worked at, or might not be as well known. And it might not be as big in the sports turf world, but it's still been a fantastic opportunity for you to go and learn and see things overseas. So there is sort of pros and negatives on that front. There isn't many industries where you can have the opportunity to go and work overseas, literally packing your bag, and going and booking a flight and going the next day. When you look at sports turf and look at where the facilities are, all around the world, there isn't a part of the world which doesn't have some sort of sports turf facility. It doesn't matter what level. So we know that there's jobs out there. It's trying to line those jobs up with people and putting the information out to say, actually, no, you can go and do that. You don't need to go and have a qualification behind you either. Experience or knowledge will get you into those positions. Even if you've only been working as a summer casual at a golf course or a football club, it's that step into it. And a lot of people do see going and working overseas as that progress stage to the next level of your career. And as I mentioned before, the stuff that you will pick up and learn will be far more than what you could ever pick up being in one place for your entire career. Now is the best time to go and work overseas because we're seeing some of the constraints come in, particularly within Europe and people from England, for example, with the Brexit, not being able to get visas easily to go and work in Europe as they used to. But there still is opportunities out there, such as Australia, America, through various programs and visa classifications. But we are starting to see those doors get slightly tighter. And the same on the flip side, where we've got people that from Europe that want to come and work in some of the facilities in England have the visa issues as well because of those doors and legislations and regulations being changed. So there isn't the opportunity anymore. It's gone past the point of meeting salary brackets, having qualifications. There just now is not that door. It is closed. Those opportunities aren't available to those people outside. So it's something to bear in mind, which is why I say if you want to go and work overseas, now is the time. Go and do it. Go and enjoy it. There is no age limit. You just might find yourself in a situation where there might be less opportunities to you if you are in a higher age bracket, but they're still out there. And it's just about speaking to the right people about those.